What is up, guys? It's TheGreatWall back at it again with another video. Today we are here with a very interesting one. I have finally punished the Astros for what they've done. I have moved them to New Jersey, and they have rebranded as a former minor league team from New Jersey, the Newark Bears. I didn't make the logos, but I made the jerseys and everything else. With that being said, you guys can probably guess what time it is. It is time for the New Jersey only rebuild, one of the hardest rebuilds ever, um, but with a slight twist. Every year, I will be getting to pick 3 players that I can add +5 potential to, just to give ourselves an actual chance of being, something good. So, that being said, I'm going to go through. We have a lot of trades to make this team all New Jersey. We have a couple of bright spots, a couple of young good stars in the making, and a couple of older vets who will be getting old and getting worse. So, that being said, I'm going to start making some trades, and I will see you guys when I make the first one. Alright, the first trade we're going to make might seem crazy, but Mauricio Dubon, Stephen Okert for Caden Bodine from New Jersey, so yeah. Alright, the next trade we're making, Luis Contreras, Nick Hernandez, and Garrett Gilmetti for Noah Dean. I don't know who this guy is, but he's from New Jersey, so yeah. Alright, we're going to trade Hudson Leach, Drew Vogel, and Christian Javier over to the Yankees for Anthony Volpe, obviously from New Jersey. Gonna be hopefully one of the main stars in this team. So yeah, we're gonna make this deal. Alright, we're gonna trade John Garcia, Cesar Salazar, and Joe Hudson for Matt Tice from New Jersey. Yeah. We're gonna trade Anthony Sherwin, Alejandro Torres, and Jake Myers for Davis Schneider, who has the potential to maybe be something good in this team in the future, and Irv Carter. Where is he? Mr. Irv Carter. So, yeah, we're going to make this deal. Alright. This might seem like a slight overpay, but I don't think so. Jose Altuve and Christian Walker for Kyle Teal, who might get moved to like first base or the outfield. The problem with this team that you're going to see is we have a lot of good high potential catchers, but not enough room for them. So, one of the few catchers we're going to get is going to be an outfielder, but we are going to add Kyle Teal from New Jersey, so yeah. We are going to trade Hayden Wesneski for Danny Serretti and Charlie Morton, both from New Jersey. So Charlie Morton's obviously just going to probably be a placeholder in the MLB until he retires. So yeah. We're going to trade Brendan Rodgers for Justin Johnson straight up. Just simple swap. We're going to trade Spencer Arrighetti and Ronel Blanco for John Stankiewicz and David Festa, both from New Jersey, obviously. So yeah. Alright, this is where things become a technicality. So, technically speaking, Caden Dana was born in New York. But he graduated from Don Bosco Prep High School, which is in New Jersey. Um, so that's why, for him and also Jack Leiter, that's why they're on the team even though they weren't born in New Jersey. They're from New Jersey because they went to high school there, so sue me. It's what it is. I need as many players as possible, so we're going to get Caden Dana, and we are going to get Mike Trout, who is, obviously getting old, unfortunately. We're going to trade them and trade Victor Caratini, um, John Rooney, and Framber Valdez, and we're going to make this deal. Hopefully Mike Trout can give us a good 4 or 5 years. I doubt though, but we're going to hope. So, yeah. We're going to trade Jesus Sanchez and Cam Smith for Lawrence Butler and Ryan Lasco. Yeah, we're going to trade Chaz McCormick, Lance McCullers, and Luis Garcia for Joe Jacquez, Luke Stevenson, who was just drafted, also another catcher, and Josh Hood. We're going to trade Ramon Urias, Bennett Sousa, and JP France over to the Rangers for Jack Leiter. Born in Florida, but did go to Del Barton High School with Volpe, so that's why we're going to add him to this team because he did go to high school in New Jersey, so we're counting it. We're going to trade Anderson Beto and Enyel De Los Santos for Drew Compton. Yeah, we just need guys from New Jersey, so he's here. We're going to trade Carlos Correa for Zach McCambley, Tyler Phillips, and Declan Cronin. We're going to trade Caleb Ort and Hector Neris for Justin Hagenman, Kevin Herget, and Matt O'Neill, like I said. We're going to trade Did I say South Africa? Damn. We're gonna trade Taylor Scott for Gavin Hollowell. Yeah. We're gonna trade Logan Van Way and Xavier Nians for Chase Petty. Actual decent prospect, so yeah, we'll take it. We are gonna straight up trade Yanier Diaz for Andrew Fisher, who just got drafted, and where is he? Brett Wikrowski. Yeah. We're gonna trade Trevor Austin, Pascal Ferreras, and Taylor Trammell over to the Pirates for Anthony Solometo. We're gonna trade Pedro Leon for Mike Antico, and where is he? Oh, hold on. All right, we're gonna send Pedro Leon and Luis Baez for Anthony Veneziano, who was on the Marlins when I made the list, but I guess he got moved to the Cardinals somehow. So we're gonna trade for Anthony Veneziano, Gordon Graceffo, and Mike Antico. So yeah. All right, this is definitely an overpay, but I really don't have any other teams to trade with after this, so we're gonna give Hunter Brown to the Diamondbacks for Anthony Descalfani and Zach Gallen. Both are gonna be in the MLB for the year or two, so yeah. Trade Patrick Halligan and Joe Mancini for Connor Stain. We're gonna trade Sean Dubin for Ron Marinaccio straight up. All right, I didn't forget a player, but someone moved in real life. So Ethan Pecco, John Singleton, and Cooper Hummel for Buddy Kennedy. That's the move. Hopefully it can actually develop. All right, so now we do have the moment that I need to decide what players we're gonna give +5s to. Obviously, I know Volpe's gonna be number one. Volpe's got to be the first guy. We're gonna give him 92 potential. He's gonna stay at 92 potential unless it goes up on its own. I think I'm gonna give it to Jack Leiter. What is David Festa at? So David Festa has 80, which gives him a little wiggle room. And then what is Jack Leiter at? 78. We're gonna give it to him. Get him up to 83. And then the last one I think we're going to give a potential boost to is Lawrence Butler. Get him up to 90 potential. Just because I think this team, we need that star power, mainly. Like, I need Jack Leiter to become a beast. I mean, these two guys are going to be two decent back-end guys. But like Solometo, Dana, Chase Petty, I need them all to develop enough where I can give them +5 and they're going to turn elite. So that's why for now, since we still have some young guys, like I want these two guys to develop a little bit over the next year, and then I'll give probably both of them another +5. Like Kyle Teal needs to develop, Caden Bodine, Luke Stevenson, obviously Andrew Fisher too. We have some pieces, we just need more. So that's why Volpe, if we can develop him into an actual superstar, that would be amazing. Same with Lawrence Butler. They're both good players. We just need them to become elite. So, yeah. For now, I'm going to stay away from giving guys like this +5 or, like these lower overalls because, think about it. If we give Solometo a +5, he goes up to like 82 potential. That doesn't matter for 3 years from now. So, I think for now, that's our best option. We still have a lot of these guys here who I'm gonna trade them obviously eventually, but for the ones that I can send down to like AA and AAA, I'm going to. Like Jordan's gonna stay in AAA, Jeremy Pena's gonna stay in AAA. Hader I can't send down, Abreu I'm gonna send down just so that we're bad, but we still have the players that we can trade for if there's a superstar. So that being said, I'm going to sim to the draft. I'm going to get to the All-Star break, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right, we're at the Home Run Derby. No one. Stanton in the big 2-5. All right, good for him. But yeah, that being said, the team is doing atrociously. We are 28 and 68, which is where I want it to be. I would honestly, I'm surprised. I'm excited to see who our one All-Star is. It's probably got to be Trout, if I had to guess. He's going, I mean, he's staying the same, which is good. So, Jake Myers, who I traded away. Doesn't matter. Yeah, let's take a look and see who our singular All-Star is. It's probably Trout. No, it's not Trout. All right. I don't think I have anyone up that I'm. Shea Whitcomb is your all-star. All right. I'm gonna guess and say that that was our only one. If I had to just take a wild guess, that would be yeah, that would be correct. All right. All right, this is our draft. Cecil Winter, whatever you want to call him, is going to be a stud. It was only these four guys are from New Jersey, unfortunately. I had a list of about 8 or 9, but a lot of them pulled their names out of the draft, so we'll see them next year. These guys I took because I had no one left from New Jersey to take, so they will be traded at some point. Um, but yeah, Cecil Winter is definitely a big addition. It's obviously going to take him probably about 5 years to be MLB ready, but he's 18. He has time. We'll see. Couple of decent bullpen arms, maybe. So yeah. All right, we finished 44 and 118, which is exactly where we wanted to be. Um, Team sucked. Exactly what we wanted it to be. Your Don. I feel bad keeping him, especially because we have basically no New Jersey players to trade for. Um, but yeah, I think soon I'm gonna start making some positional changes for Bodine and Luke Stevenson, who are both very good, but they need their own spots. Or maybe Kyle Teal might have to move to, like, one of them's going to move to third base. It's probably going to be Caden Bodine. We're going to, actually, yeah, we're going to do that next year. But I don't know who I'm going to give my +5s to this year. Thinking maybe Leiter and David Festa to start, and then maybe, like, I don't know, maybe, oh, and Davis Schneider definitely needs an upgrade. Yeah, I think those are the three we're going to do next year, so yeah, let's get to the offseason. Who wins the World Series? The Yankees beat the Phillies. All right. We lose Charlie Morton and Matt Schaefer, both New Jersey legends, so that sucks. Charlie Morton in his last year got absolutely shelled. Pretty much a waste of a season. Don't think he's going to be making the Hall of Fame. All right, so the three players we are adding +5 to are going to be David Festa, Jack Leiter, and Davis Schneider. So let's do that. So David Festa up to 85 potential. Jack Leiter going to be up to 88 potential. It's going to make him a high-end rotational guy. And then Davis Schneider, 81 potential. It's going to take him a while to get good, but obviously we still have guys like Lawrence Butler with their good potential. Came up at the end of last year, didn't do too well. Now Davis Schneider goes up to B potential. He should have a better year this year. We got guys like Volpe who hopefully can develop the hit tool over the next year or two. And then, yeah, we just got some guys in the farm system that need to just come up and make an impact. Like Andrew Fisher needs to become a beast. Buddy Kennedy, if he can become anything, would be good. Teal, he's going to be a beast. I have a great feeling about him. But Caden Bodine and Luke Stevenson, we are going to make a decision on you guys sooner rather than later. Just because obviously Trout's going to get old eventually. We're going to keep Lawrence Butler here. I am going to move Cecil Winter to one of the other outfield spots. I'm going to move him to left field. I think that's our best option for him. So we move him to left field. He goes up 1. Davis Schneider, he might actually play second base in the future for us. But I think our options at third base are very, very slim. So I'm going to move one of the catchers to third. It might be Kyle Teal. What overall does he become at third base? Can I change him to a catcher outfielder? Is that an option? No, so we'll do that. That would make him a 76. Alright, and then what about if we moved like a Caden Bodine to third? He goes down a ton. He stays basically what he started at the beginning of the year, so that's not it. Alright, so we are going to move Caden Bodine back to primary catcher because in all of these sims, he becomes an elite defender but can't hit. So I think I'm going to actually leave him over at, I'm going to leave Kyle Teal over at third for now. First base has got to be Andrew Fisher. 65, how would he be at second base? I know this might be a stupid decision, but he goes up one. So then he's going to play second. And then I'll have Luke Stevenson be our potential first baseman. 68 overall. How would you look at first? Oh, he goes down a ton. So we're just gonna leave them as both as catchers. One of them is just gonna have to DH, I guess. Just the problem is both of them are defensive-minded catchers, which sucks. And neither of them have actual secondaries, so yeah, it looks like they're just gonna have to be catcher DH. We'll have Andrew Fisher come back to first. And then second base for now is just going to be open. Third base is going to be Kyle Teal, shortstop Volpe. Left field Davis Schneider. If Cecil Winter progresses like really quick, he will be eventually over there. He's already going up apparently. Oh, he already went up because I moved him. And then center field and right field will be decided by these two. Probably going to be Trout in center and then Lawrence Butler in right. But I don't want to mess with Trout while he's still good there. But until Cecil Winter becomes good, Davis Schneider is going to be here. But if he gets, in the next couple years, up to a 70 to 73 and our team looks good enough, we're going to move Davis Schneider to second because he can play second base, and that's where he's going to be. Pitching-wise, though, I mean, how does our starting rotation eventually going to look like? Jack Leiter is still a prospect in this game because I never fully used him. He's a top prospect now. So David Festa, Jack Leiter's a good 1-2 punch. These two guys are good for now, but they're older. They're gonna start going down, which obviously is gonna happen. Gordon Graceffo is getting better. Chase Petty got a lot better. Sol Meadow got a lot better. Dana a lot better. So I think our starting pitcher looks good. Our starting pitching looks good. Relievers are where it gets a little questionable. Declan Cronin is gotta be our potential guy in the as the closer. Ron Marinaccio, he's going to be a middle bullpen guy. Tyler Phillips goes up a ton, which is good. But we need a lot of these guys to progress, and I don't think they will. So I think our starting pitching needs to be so good that our relievers don't matter too much. And our hitting needs to get good enough to where the relievers don't matter. So, yeah, that being said, there's really not many moves we can do. So I'll see you guys next season, or at the All-Star break. Alright, we are at the draft lottery. We have the best odds by about 7 games, which is kind of funny because we only won 44. The Rockies were also terrible. Just please give us number 1. Honestly, it doesn't matter because, wow, we fall to number 7. Why? The team that got number 1 had almost 30 more wins than we did, and we fall all the way down to number 7. The two worst teams by at least 15 games fall down to numbers 7 and 8 respectively. That is terrible. Remove the draft lottery. All right. Doesn't matter. Normally there's no like generational talents from New Jersey, so it is what it is. I will see you guys probably at the trade deadline or when the draft picks are revealed or All-Star break, who knows. All right, we're at the home run derby. We had a terrible draft. Isaac Paredes, good for you. Yeah. Yeah. How are our guys doing? Trout is still putting up Trout-ish numbers. I mean, he's doing okay. Jeremy Pena isn't playing. Neither is Jordan. Just because I want to lose as many games as possible, so there's that. Volpe is hitting 212. Which obviously isn't very good, to put it lightly. Yeah, I mean, 18 home runs, though. He is supplying power. He's getting better, which is, something. We just need him to turn into a superstar. Unrealistically, realistically, whatever you want to call it. Jack Leiter's dominating AAA. Like to see that. Lawrence Butler, Not doing too hot in the MLB, but it is getting better. So there's that. David Festa, stuck at his overall. He's 25. I don't think he's going to be progressing too much more, unfortunately. He's dominating AAA, though, which is good. These two guys getting better, doing their thing. Davis Schneider, hitting 300 in AAA. I mean, realistically, we need a lot of player development. Kyle Teal getting better, which is good. Yeah, we just need a lot of player development if we're going to successfully complete this challenge. We have pieces, we just need them to get good. Yeah, so just good growth. I'm going to start thinking about the players I'm going to give +5s to. Because, yeah, like I said, we need the players to develop, and the only way to do that is to make them, make them higher potential players. I mean, Buddy Kennedy's not doing bad. But who is our all-star? It's probably going to be Isaac Paredes, if I had to guess. Oh, yeah, Hater, never mind. It's going to be Hater. Oh, and it is Isaac Paredes as well. But that's it. Yeah. All right. That's okay. But we only got to draft one player because they're not helping me out here, unfortunately. So that being said, we're gonna sign our one player. He's gonna be terrible, but it is what it is. So I mean, players keep pulling out of the draft. I hate that. So it is what it is. All right. So our one draft pick that we can keep is this guy. All of these other guys are not from New Jersey, but Brett is the only one we are allowed to keep. So yeah, he sucks, but game isn't giving me much. Of course, when I don't need New Jersey players, we have like 3 generational talents from New Jersey, 3 A potential guys. But now that I need New Jersey players, we don't really get any. So yeah, we're kind of stuck where we are. We just really need the players we give potential boosts to like actually develop. So hoping for the best. But I will see you guys at the end of the year. Alright, the minor league season has ended. Let's take a look at our guys. Kyle Teal, 284. Luke Stevenson, 230. Caden Bodine, 257 isn't bad. They're getting better in every facet of the game besides like speed, which is fine. Honestly, don't care about the speed. Davis Schneider, he's not developing. That really does hurt our chances here. Even these guys at like Justin Johnson and Danny Soretti went up with the potential on his own. He might get a potential boost from me. He might be one of the guys that does. Yeah, what about Double A? How did they do? Cecil Winter up to a 57, so he goes up +4. He played in 138 games. Oh, because I guess second half? I don't... No, because how the hell did he only have 44 at-bats when he played 138 games? Did they just immediately take him out for someone else? What the hell? Alright, whatever. Andrew Fisher hit 252, 19 tanks, so he's going up a ton, up to 69. Matt O'Neill's getting better. Josh Hood getting better. Like, it sucks, but I feel like some of these D potential guys I'm going to actually have to give potential boosts to eventually, just to get them good enough. How did the pitching do, though? 439 is not good. 311. If you didn't have 71 potential, you could be so good. Caden Dana 386. He's definitely a candidate to get a potential boost. Petty 354. Solomedo 356. Not bad. Gordon Graceffo got his shit piped. That's all right. Obviously that guy's not from New Jersey, so I'm not entirely sure who's getting potential boosts this year, but I will figure it out at the offseason. It might honestly just be these two guys again. And maybe like Solomedo, because I know he only has 76 potential. So if we get him to 81 potential, it might be something. Or I might just go ahead and say screw it, give it to the 3 relief pitchers that we drafted last year, who are getting slightly better, slowly but surely. Derek Peterson, and where's the last one? Where's our last one? So it's Russell, it's Derek Peterson, and Alexi. Big jump. So yeah, I might just honestly say screw it, give them +5. But they're still very young and have a lot of time, so I don't know if I'm going to do that. Tyler Phillips is also a candidate. Declan Cronin, if he could just figure it out, would be a candidate to get a potential boost. It's hard to give potential boosts to guys who aren't growing. Because right now our hitting we have prospects. We've got guys. We've got Keenan Bodine, Luke Stevenson. We've got Andrew Fisher. We've got Cecil Winter, who's going to take time, but he'll eventually get there. We got Kyle Teal, Soretti, who's getting better. Volpe, who is struggling hitting wise, but he's still getting better, which is what matters. And Davis Schneider, who's struggling like insanely. I wish he could figure it out. Yeah, Jason Hayward didn't do too hot. But we still have Trout, who is going down a little bit, but he's still producing. Lawrence Butler struggled, but he's getting better in some spots, so that's good. It's just we need the players to kind of all develop a little bit, and we need to get some actual pitching in here, like big time. Because we have a lot of starting pitchers that are probably going to just have to sit in the bullpen as long relievers, and these guys are just going to have to figure it out. I mean, we don't have that closer. Declan Cronin, I don't think he's going to be that guy, but that being said, I'm going to figure out who I'm giving +5 potential to. Who wins the World Series? Oh, well, some to the postseason. How did we finish? 76 and 86, so that's something. Yeah, probably not getting a great pick with that. Dodgers beat the Yankees, so something. Brett Kennedy retires. No, that hurts. All right, we lose another New Jersey player. All right, so I think I've identified the 3 players I'm going to give potential boosts to. I think it's going to be Jack Leiter, David Festa, and Caden Dana. So we're going to do that just because I feel like if these guys hit elite status, like 93, he might be able to carry. David Festa, same thing. If he can get up to that 90 potential, that would be good. Gordon Graceffa has like 86. I know Chase Petty has like 82. Solmedo only has 76, so he might just turn into a bullpen arm. But Caden Dana has 79, so we're going to upgrade that to an 84. Make him a decent, kind of middle of the pack guy. Because like if you look potential-wise, it's got to be 1-2. I don't think Zach Gallen's going to be good enough when we do get there. Because he's got good potential, but he's getting old. So maybe only have 2 or 3 good years out of him. Then Graceffa, obviously. Same with Descalfini, he's getting way too old. So then it's going to have to be like Caden Dana and Chase Petty kind of filling out the back. So this would be a good rotation if they all hit like their potential range. But next year it's got to be Tyler Phillips and Alexi Valenzuela. I think definitely have to get a potential boost or some other relief pitcher that is a higher overall maybe. Maybe Gavin Hollowell next year might get that boost. Because it really just depends on who develops enough to where it makes sense. Like Declan Cronin, like I just need the guys who are going to be close. I was thinking about giving Mike Antico one, getting him up to 74 potential, but he would need at least 3 years to be decent. So we're not looking to develop bench bats. We're looking to develop players who are going to start and be good. So yeah, that's kind of the idea. Danny Soretti might get one next year. It's just we have way too many areas of issue and not enough to kind of get it done. But Cecil Winter, I feel like we have enough young guys where 3, 4, maybe 5 years we make a push. We might sign we might keep like Jordan because he's here for another couple of years, and Jeremy Pena, kind of push ourselves to the playoffs, then kind of get rid of them and have New Jersey guys. But I feel like that isn't as fair. I kind of want to do it with all New Jersey guys. But that being said, we kind of just need to wait for guys to develop. If they go up like +3 or 4 for the next couple of years, they'll be good enough for them. MLB. Same with Fisher. Same with Teal's obviously ready already. I just kind of wanted to give him time, hold on to that MLB service time stuff. But yeah, that being said, we're going to let a lot of these New Jersey guys kind of just free reign in the MLB and hope for the best. So yeah, I'll see you guys at the All-Star break. Alright, we're at the draft lottery. We have the 11th best odds. We're not moving. Even though last year, everyone else moved, so, the year where we don't lose 120 games, we're not making a jump, so. Oh, we jumped up to 6. Okay, so you know what? That's okay. We'll take that. We'll take a jump up to 6, even though it's not going to matter. We're not going to have anyone good enough to take it 6, but it is what it is. Alright, Home Run Derby. We had another terrible, terrible draft, so yeah. No one there. Who's our all-star? It's probably not going to be one of the New Jersey guys, if I had to guess. Unless one of the pitchers just decides to go off. It's going to be Josh Hader. Even though he isn't closing, he's still our best pitcher. Anybody else sneak in here? I doubt it, honestly. Bless you. Thank you. All right. Oh, Volpe snuck in here. 235, 17 home runs, though. He's going up a ton. So, he is developing, which is good. Kyle Schwarber, casual, 87. Kyle Schwarber might be a 500 home run guy. Who knows? Yeah, that is it, though. Take a look at some of these guys that are in the MLB, see how they're doing. Volpe, obviously, we just saw him. Lawrence Butler, he's not very good, but I mean, his home runs are going. He has more home runs. He's just not progressing the way we need him. Davis Schneider is stuck where he is, unfortunately. Trout's down to an 87. Mike Antico blowing past that potential. Honestly, I might give both these guys +5. Who knows? Jack Leiter, not doing bad. He has a lot of losses, unfortunately, though. Sorry for that. Dave Festa's not doing bad. Zach Gallen's up to an 84. 3.24. He's dominating. He's becoming the beast he used to be. Descalfini's fallen off the cliff very quickly. Declan Cronin, 17 saves, 10 blown saves. So, wow. 10 blown saves is a wicked work. Is there anyone else that has like a ton of saves? No. Like, it's just really just him that's kind of blowing this thing apart. And home runs per 9 and hits per 9 are both going down. Yeah, so this team isn't. I'm not gonna lie. This might be an impossible challenge. It honestly might be, but who knows? We'll figure it out sooner rather than later. So that's something. Okay, so Steven Chen. I mean, he's got 85 potential on him. I didn't sign any of the other guys. They're all from other places not named New Jersey. So 85 potential on Steven Chen isn't bad. Obviously, a 42 overall is, but who knows? He might honestly, if we get to the point where he's in the MLB, we've been here too long, and this challenge is probably impossible. So yeah, but I mean, it's something. I'm just taking a look around the team. Cecil Winter's getting better. David Schneider's struggling. Yeah, they say Caden Bodine's going to be good in the next year. Kyle Teal, what overall are you up to? 82. Raking in AAA. I think next year he's going to get called up to the MLB for his first full season in this game. Lawrence Butler, wow, they say he's going to go down next year. That's interesting. David Schneider, obviously. Franklin Bass, some guy we drafted last year. Andrew Fisher, they don't think he's going to get much better next year. But then, obviously, Stevenson. This guy doesn't even have 81 potential. Why do we think he's getting up to an 81? Kane Dana's going up a ton, though. Honestly, this three-headed monster right here might be good enough as if we can get some guys behind them. Declan Cronin going down makes sense because he sucks. Tyler Phillips up to a 72, though. Chase Petty up to 73. Graceffo up to 73. So, good bounce back here for him. But, yeah, I think in the next year or two, we're going to start calling up most of our guys to become, hopefully, elite. They say by 2031 we might have a semi-decent team. Soretti's definitely getting a potential boost. I think it's gonna be Soretti and maybe like Luke Stevenson and Caden Bodine. I think those are gonna be like the guys we give potential boosts to, but we'll see. We will see. All right, we finished 67 and 95. I forgot to look at the minor league players, but Jack Leiter in his first full year does very well. 40 games started. I forgot I ran a 4-man rotation. 3.45 ERA. Absolutely electric. Zach Gallen, 7-14, 3.38 ERA, not bad. Honestly, pretty good. 197 strikeouts. David Festa goes up one. I mean, it's something. 12-15, 3.54 ERA, 173 Ks, not bad. Scotty, he didn't pitch. Who else pitched in the MLB? Jason Alexander, maybe? Oh no, it was Descalfini. 11 and 17. I mean, I wasn't expecting much. Declan Cronin, I think he finished out the year in the MLB. 30, I mean, 13 straight saves isn't bad. Brought down his ERA a little bit. He goes up in overall somehow. Something. Both of our catchers are getting slightly better each year. I just need them to. I need one of them to take a big jump. Andrew Fisher only gets a little bit better. Um, Cecil Winter up to 61 overall. There we go. He's getting there. He is getting there. Kyle Teal up to an 84. Next year he's going to be a rookie. Volpe. Oh, he's getting close to his potential. 241 though, not bad. So I think I might upgrade his potential. Davis Schneider, his potential dropped back down. Yeah, he's cooked, honestly. Trout's an 86. Lawrence Butler is stuck at an 83. I'm going to upgrade his potential back to where it was. Same with Schneider. I think it was at an 81, so we're going to upgrade it back to what it was. So that's something. But, yeah, we really just... We're in a tough spot here. I think Volpe's going to get a +5, and I think maybe Andrew Fisher, as well as one of these catchers. Not sure which one, but maybe Matt Tice. What's his potential at right now? At this exact moment, his potential is a 79. Nah, that would be kind of pointless. Maybe one of the pitchers. I might give Chase Petty an upgrade. So yeah, I think it's gonna be Petty. We're gonna fix Lawrence Butler to where he was. Same with Schneider. Then we'll give Volpe because he only has 92 potential. So upgrade him to 97 potential, and then Andrew Fisher I think is gonna get a potential boost, or one of these relievers. Oh no, it's gonna be Tyler Phillips. So Phillips, Petty, and the right fielder I think are gonna be our three best options here, instead of one of the catchers because they both have decent potential. They're not near it, so yeah. First things first, Lawrence Butler. We're going to do it in the offseason, though, so sim in the offseason. Yankees beat the Braves. Good for them. We lose 3 of our players. Kevin Herget and Noah Dean, as well as the GOAT, Jason Hayward. Hall pretty good, maybe. I mean, 24.3, obviously the last 2 years didn't help, but I think he might be a Hall of very good member. Yeah. Kirsch into the Hall of Fame, alright. But now, the moment that everyone was waiting for, obviously Lawrence Butler is just a fix. We're not, like, giving him a boost. Same with Davis Schneider. Because he had 81 potential. He had 76 to start, and then I upgraded it. So, +5s are going to go to, just double check and make sure. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4, or 3, 4, and then, yeah, so we'll do a little Chase Petty upgrade. Up to 87 potential, so that's going to make him a pretty decent middle relief, or middle rotation guy. So, yeah, these 2 guys, and then Dana's going to be our 5 guy, so that's not bad. Tyler Phillips, definitely going to get an upgrade. I think he has the potential to hopefully help this team out. And then... who was it? Is it Teal? I think, honestly, I might do DX. 86 potential on that. Which do I think would be more important? Teal or Volpe? Honestly, hold on. Take it back. Tyler Phillips, you're going to go back down. I'm sorry, buddy. 76 potential. I'm sorry, because we have 2 hitters that are kind of more important. So Kyle Teal, give you 91 potential. And then we're going to give Volpe that other potential boost. So, obviously he had 92 before, so 97 potential. And that's going to be it. So, Chase Petty is going to get a good potential boost. Kyle Teal gets a great potential boost. He's going to be a stud next year. Honestly, he's going to be insane. So, we're happy with that. And then Anthony Volpe is also going to hopefully turn to the superstar that everyone thought he would be. So, honestly, I'm kind of happy with what's going on here. Steven Chen is now in the building, so might also move him to second base for the hell of it, because he's not very good at anything, so yeah. But that being said, Mike Antico still holding it down. Really wish we could have another one. Give it to him, but yeah, that being said, hopefully some of our guys progress next year, but yeah, I'll see you guys probably at the All-Star break. Alright, we're at the draft lottery. 4th best odds on #1. Just keep us top 5. Honestly, like I said, it doesn't matter. There's never anyone that's getting taken in the top 5 from New Jersey in this game. So, just unless, randomly we just get a generational New Jersey talent, maybe me. But no, we stay at 4, which is fine. All right, home run derby. We do not have anyone here. Let's see who our all-star is. None of the starters. Is it going to be a closer? No. Who is our all-star? Bryce Matthews hitting 241. Good for him. Good for him. I doubt anyone else is here. Oh, they finally blessed Kyle Stowers with some potential. Good for you, bud. But yeah, no one else here. How are our MLB hitters at least doing? Volpe is stuck at a 90. That's all right. He'll get better. I believe in him. Teal only hitting 250. Still got to be hopefully up there for Rookie of the Year. Butler stuck where he is. Trout going down. Schneider stuck where he is. Tice. Yeah, his team is really, really bad. Rotation-wise, Leiter's getting hit a little bit, but as he's going up, like the pitchers are still going up except for Desclafini, ignore him. But the pitchers, for the most part, are still going up. Obviously, they have somewhat inflated stats considering we only run a 4-man rotation. Declan Cronin, 24-4, much better start for him. He's getting a little bit better. So I think, honestly, next year we're just going to call everyone up that is somewhat MLB ready, like above a 73, and just let the New Jersey guys kind of take over. So, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do and hope for the best. So, yeah, that being said, see you guys in a bit when I sign the draft picks. All right. Oh, wow, they were all bad. All right. This guy might be decent. This guy might be a bench bat at best. Yeah, really not much, though. That's all right. That's all right. It's more players we throw into the team and hope for. Yeah, it's fine. Obviously, these guys not from New Jersey, so yeah, it is what it is. All right, we finished 80 and 82, which is actually very good. I'm gonna let all of the non-New Jersey players walk. So Jordan, Jeremy Pena, they're all gonna be leaving. Obviously, I did at the end of the year. I called up Caden Dana. How'd he do in his few starts? 0-1, 8.22 ERA, absolutely dreadful. Chase Petty, how did you do? 1-1, 4.29 ERA is a lot better, obviously. Declan, buddy, how'd you do? 50 and 9. I mean, 50 saves, hell of a season. So good for him. Obviously, can't see those guys and their stats. How did Kyle Teal do? Think he won Rookie of the Year. He did. So good. I mean, 15 home runs, 244. It's an okay season. Volpe goes up a little bit, but he doesn't go down in any stats, which is good. He hit 218 though. I don't think he's ever going to develop that hit tool, unfortunately. Schneider's whatever. There we go. Lawrence Butler, big jump in overall, hit 258. That is what I like to see. 18 home runs, finally starting to kind of go up a little bit. Yeah, but like I said, next year we're going to call up all of the MLB ready guys. So Fisher's coming up. Yeah, he's going to come up. Bodine and Luke Stevenson are both going to come up. Bodine's going to mainly be our catcher. He's going to be a DH option. But yeah, we'll figure it out, but we're going to have pretty much all New Jersey guys up here. And we're going to hope for the best. I'm going to break my own rules. I'm going to upgrade 4 players' potentials. I'm going to upgrade Solometo. I'm going to upgrade Stevenson, Bodine, and Andrew Fisher. Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to do it because, honestly, I'm going to do 5. Fuck it. We're doing 5. It's taking a little long. We're going to get Tyler Phillips also up. Had a pretty good year in the MLB, actually. So, upgrade his potential too. Yeah. So, fuck it. We're doing it. I don't care at this point. I need this team to start actually progressing. Zach Allen, innings pitched, obviously. We were kind of expecting that. Anyone from the Bears do anything? There we go. Volpe with a 3 WAR. Won a couple Gold Gloves and was an All-Star, obviously. Yeah, like I said, he just needs to start hitting. It's really all we need. David Festa had a phenomenal year, apparently. 14 and 7, 3.88 ERA. Zach Gallen was actually becoming, what we wanted him to be. Jack Leiter, where the hell are you? Ugh, only a 2. I mean, yeah, he did pitch a lot, though. So, that being said, I'm going to get through the offseason. We're going to be losing guys like Hader and Yordan Alvarez and whatnot, but Kyle Teal, Rookie of the Year, what we needed. Damn, David Festa, third for Cy Young? I guess because he had a ton of strikeouts, I guess. Kyle Teal, Rookie of the Year, wow. JoJo Parker. Kyle Teal, though, obviously, we were expecting that from him, so, yeah. Who was going to win the World Series? We won the AA championship. Mariners beat the Diamondbacks. All right. Anthony Descalfini retires. Newark Bear legend. Wasn't very good, though, so, yeah. Altuve into the Hall of Fame as a member of the Newark Bears. I guess. I don't know. But yeah, as you guys see, we're losing all 4 of those guys. We're not re-signing them, so, yeah. Alright. We are going to go ahead and upgrade our guys' potentials. So it is Solo Meadow, you're getting a +5. It's not going to turn him into the best player of all time, but an 81 is something. Tyler Phillips, also going to get a +5 up to an 81 potential. You can call it cheating, you can call it what it want, but I wanna get this challenge over with. Wow, he has 89 potential. So that's going to go up to a 94. So he's going to be a stud. Caden Bodine, same thing. Only up to 88 potential. That's still good enough for us. And then first base, Andrew Fisher. Up to 90 potential. All right. So that being said, obviously a lot of potential growth in here. How are our... Okay, so this guy's getting better, which is good. Peterson's meh. Lundy's meh. Yeah, this guy's ass, like we saw. This guy might be something decent, who knows. Yeah, we've got a lot of high potential guys now. Cecil Winter, he's going to be up in the next couple of years. But like I said, we're going to call up our guys. You know what, fuck it, I'm giving Soretti +3 too. Everyone gets a +5. Not actually, but up to 74 potential. He's going to be our second baseman for the year or two. Yeah, now we just got to hope that some of these guys develop enough and we can actually put together a decent team. Trout's down to an 83. Probably going to be the end of him. Last few years from him, so hopefully we can send him out with a bang. I doubt we do, though. But yeah, that being said, all the New Jersey guys are coming up. We're having an all-New Jersey MLB roster next year. We're going to probably have about 7 starting pitchers in the MLB, but that's fine. I forgot we drafted this guy, Rick Walters. But yeah, just going to call up a bunch of guys, and then, yeah. We're going to probably get smoked, but we'll have an all-New Jersey team, and that's a step in the right direction. So, yes, we're going to do it. All right, we do have the 12th best odds, which is insane to think about because we had 80 wins. But I'm assuming we're going to stay down here at number 12. That's my guess, at least. Can we jump up to like number 5? No, we stay at number 12. That's fine though. I mean, didn't really care too much. So yeah. That being said, this is the year we call everyone up. So we probably won't make the playoffs, but we're going to be close again. So yeah. See you guys probably at the All-Star break. All right, so this is what our full New Jersey team looks like. Just to prove it to you guys, obviously, Leiter was born in Florida, but like I said, he went to high school in New Jersey, so I'm counting him. Same with Caden Dana, but everyone else is from New Jersey. This is a very shallow team. He's getting dropped off of here. I don't know why he's still here. He's on waivers. He's going down, but yeah. We just don't have a very deep squad, unfortunately, but we do have a lot of young, high potential guys that are up this year, so I'm hoping that, 1, they'll get better, and 2, we have a few enough stars to get ourselves to the playoffs. Once we get to the playoffs, we can do some damage. It's just we got to make it there. Trout's not getting any younger. He's already got a Hall of Fame career. I mean, obviously, like, even his 4 years here have been pretty good for the most part, besides, like, that one season. But obviously, Mike Trout's a Hall of Famer. but I would like to send him out with a World Series ring if possible. He's going to be here until the end no matter what. We've got enough room on our bench for him anyway once he gets older and too old, and he still probably will start. So that being said, by the All-Star break, he might not be starting, but he's still going to be here. I feel like we're still too catcher heavy, but problem is our catchers are actually very good catchers. That's the only issue. They're defensive catchers, but it'll be fine. That being said, I'm going to see you guys at the All-Star break, and hopefully we're above 500. So, yeah. All right, we're at the Home Run Derby. Our team is absolutely dreadful. No one's here. Let's see. All-Star voting, no starters. Jack Leiter is in third, though, for starting pitchers, which means he'll make the team. Doing pretty well. What about pretty much all of our good players are starting pitchers? So Zach Gallen, 3-11 with a 2.72 ERA. Welcome back, Paul Skeens. Anyone else? No, so the rest of our starting pitchers look like they're selling. Brian Hudson, of course. Nope, that's not the guy that we used to have. My apologies. Closer, is our closer even getting it done? The question is, does he really even get opportunities? Declan Cronin, 19-6. I mean, okay. He's definitely gotten worse over the last year. Where is he? Yeah, 5.29 ERA compared to 3.79. Yeah, it's abysmal. Catcher Luke Stevenson's our DH, but he's hitting 243, so that's not bad. He's up to an 80. All right. And then Caden Bodine. He's really just here for his defense. 205. Yeah. First base, we also have another rookie, Andrew Fisher, hitting 256. He's normally good in these sims, so I'm just hoping he can like keep developing and turn into the beast that he sometimes turns into. Second base, we don't have anyone. Third base, we have. I don't even know who our third. Oh, Kyle Teal. Duh. He's hitting 240, so basically on par where he was last year, which isn't good. I would like him to take a step forward. And I know we have Danny Soretti hitting 205, going down in overalls already, which isn't good. Shortstop Volpe hitting 224. I don't think he's ever going to break out and be that superstar that we need him to be. Left fields, who even is our left fielder? Davis Schneider hitting 172. Yeah, he's cooked. He is so cooked. Everyone's playing down right now, which sucks. I think it's because we also don't have good players on this team anymore. Center field, I forgot we don't have anyone. Right field, we have Lawrence Butler. Okay, he's up to an 87. That's good. 240 isn't great, but it is what it is. I'm guessing Mike Trout's fallen off. He's 78 overall now. 223. Put him out of his misery at this point. Yeah, we need the guys to start doing better. Like Luke Stevens. I mean, it's like we have pieces. They just need to start getting better. David Festa, 5'3", Caden, yeah. I mean, Petty's not doing terrible. He's not doing great, but he's not doing horribly. Yeah, so it's like we really just need a couple more of these pieces to develop a little bit. The rotation looks good. The rotation is set. It's just the bullpen. I think I'm going to up it to 5 players that I'm going to be able to upgrade throughout the offseason. Because I definitely need to get some more relief pitchers better, quicker. So, yeah. That being said, though, Matt Tice, I think you're going to have to go in for Danny Soretti. I'm going to make him a secondary second baseman. Sue me. We need someone who can play second base, and I think Matt Tice has got to be that guy. We're just going to make him a complete infielder. Why not? Why not? Alright, Matt Tice, welcome to second base. That might give us a little boost. I mean, the lineup isn't terrible. Like, I've seen worse. We've won with worse lineups. I think it's just the bench and the bullpen. Like, the rotation is good. It's great, but not, like, elite. the lineup is good, but it's not great. I think we just need one more thing to be good or great. Like I think we just need to fill some of these holes up, and then we will be in an actual good spot. Like if we can get like a few more 70s in the bullpen, I think we'll be in a much better place. But that being said, let's finish out the rest of the year and just get looking forward to the next season. All right, this is the only guy we could get. It's crazy. I've been trying to draft him for 4 years, and he's gotten worse every single year. So yeah, this is what we're stuck with. This is the reality of this video: is we only get one or two guys in the draft, even though it'll say we have 5, 6, maybe 7 guys. All of them pull their names out, which SDS, please fix that. I know you guys don't think about the little content creators doing stupid shit like a New Jersey only rebuild, but like, please, I'm begging you, make the franchise more better. And English, that's not good English, but you know what I mean. Like, give me the option to search by birthplace. Like, that would make this so much easier. That being said, we are just gonna sim out the rest of the year and see how we do. I think we're gonna somehow finish like 70-ish wins. I think the team's gonna turn it up in the second half, but we got off to such a bad start. We're not making the playoffs. We're pretty much we're out. So yeah, we finished 80 and 82. If we didn't start off so poorly, we could have been a playoff team. Um, yeah, we could have been a playoff team, but unfortunately, we miss out by about 5 games. Just for reference, I'm going to show you guys the calendar. We started off so bad. Like we started off like 6 and 15 or something like that. We had terrible stretches like right here and here where we go weeks without winning. But it sucks, but it happens. I think next year we're going to be better. Gold gloves. No rookie of the year is absolutely disgusting. We didn't even have a single player on here. We had 3 rookies, and none of them were on here. How did they do? Let's take a look. Volpe up to a 94. Had a better second half at 232. All right. Lawrence Butler, 261. Great second half. TL 271. That's what I'm talking about. Like, if they didn't start off so cold, we could have been a playoff team. Mike Trout, like I said, he's getting older, faster, and it sucks. Fisher, he had 245, 21 home runs, not bad. David Schneider, 217. I think that's an upgrade on what he was at the midpoint. Bodine, 228. That's definitely an upgrade. Luke Stevenson, 254, 19 home runs isn't bad. And then Tice, 258, 6 home runs. Sorry, Danny Soretti. You were struggling. I couldn't leave you in. This guy wasn't actually up here. Buddy Kennedy. I mean, we did decent. We needed them to not be so cold to start the year. Chase Petty's up to an 82 though, which is good. 405. I mean, Zach Gallen and Jack Leiter, they tried to put the team on their back, but they couldn't. Zach Gallen might get a potential boost. You know, this might sound crazy. I'm just going to go all out. I'm going to give a bunch of people potential boosts. So, sim to the offseason. Jason Alexander retires. Mike Ford retires. He was on our team for a while. And that guy retired. So we lose three New Jerseyans. That sucks. So, yeah. Alright, Gallen definitely needs a potential upgrade. I'm just going to go ahead and give guys that I think need potential upgrades. Just because we're at the point where we're getting a little deep and we're kind of missing out on our golden opportunity here. So, I mean, it's not going to be like crazy upgrades. It's not going to be anything absolutely insane. I need these guys to get better, quicker. Like Ron Marinaccio. Give him a little +5, see if that boosts him up enough. These guys should. Matt Tice definitely needs one. Yeah. Buddy Kennedy will give you one. Like, it's not like I'm making these guys 99 potential. I'm just giving them a little boost. Like Justin Johnson, I need you to have 73 potential. And just get good enough to sniff the MLB team until Cecil Winter can come up. And then Soretti, you definitely need one. Shortstop, Volpe's good there. David Schneider is... I mean, his overall went up, which is good. Mike Antico. Unfortunately, I think we missed your window here of being good. Yeah, Salvatore, you definitely need one. I'll give you 68 potential. Yeah, I think that's gonna probably be it. Yeah, it's like we just need these guys to start getting better. I feel bad that we missed out on Mike Antico's golden window where he was like actually developing a ton. Um, but I know Trout's pretty much on his way out. Lawrence Butler's getting better, so he's gonna fill those shoes. We really just need to find a new center fielder, and I'm hoping it's gonna be Salvatore in the next couple of years. It might end up being Cecil Winter, depending on how Justin Johnson does here. He just doesn't have the arm, so it's not gonna be a perfect fit, but it might have to play, I guess. Um, but yeah, I think this is what we're gonna do. Drew Compton, you can get one too, just because you're already at yours. Um, yeah, I just hope that it's enough to get this done soon. But yeah, all right. I will see you guys at the All-Star break yet again. All right, hopefully the last draft lottery we are at the exact same spot we were last year. Hopefully this is the last time that we are in the draft lottery. How do we do? Stay 12th. That's fine. Yeah, hopefully this is the last year we're in the lottery. All right, we're at the home run derby. Our team is ass yet again. Luke Stevenson's here though. Oh, he's going up a ton in power. Oh, he's up to an 87. Oh my God, 240 though, 24 home runs, something. We're 38 and 58, which I think is worse than we were last year. Yeah, I guess the pitching isn't getting it done this year now. Caden Dana is our number one arm apparently. Um, no offense, but that's just not it. Jack Leiter, he's going down. All right, down to a 92. Um, Solamedo, I mean, he's not even starting, and I guess he's one of our better starting pitchers. Like, what are we doing here? This is rough. Declan Cronin, man, I mean, at least he's turning it around. 23 and 3 is not bad. Luke Stevenson is our DH, but our real catcher is Caden Bodine hitting 219, 5 home runs. Matt Tice hitting 246, which is right around where he was last year. First base, we do have the main man, Andrew Fisher, hitting 241. He's stuck. I just need him to get better. Second base, don't have anyone. Third base, Kyle Teal hitting 282. There we go. That's a good season from him so far. Volpe 224. Man, I just need you to break out 1 year. Just 1 year breakout. Left field, we have Davis Schneider doing what Davis Schneider does. In right field, we've got Lawrence Butler hitting 216. It's like the team just cannot get off to a good start. Mike Trout down 273, hitting 202. It might be time to move on from him. But, yeah. I might upgrade some players' potentials. I don't know. Alright, the only player we can keep is Brandon Williams, 75 potential. There was one guy that got taken by the Guardians, so I'm going to go find him and then we'll see. We're going to trade for him next year, obviously, but we're going to go see how good he is. Alright, so this is the other guy from New Jersey, 84 potential, 64 overall. I'm going to go trade for him in the offseason, obviously. Yeah. Alright, so I think Cecil Winter is very close to being ready to get called up. I think, not next year, but the year after, he might get called up. Or actually, maybe next year at like the All-Star break, he might get called up, depending on how much he jumps this offseason and or during the season. So, not a bad year out of AAA from him, but I mean, we kind of need him now more than ever. So, yeah, he might get that call very soon. We finished 75 and 87. We can't get this team over the hump, and it's because the players are such high overalls, but they can't produce. Like Volpe, you're 96 overall, and you haven't hit above 250 one season. His stats are good too. Like I don't know why he can't do it. Teal, he's finally putting it together. That's what I'm talking about. Lawrence Butler finally putting it together. Um, Zach Gallen. I mean, he's 34 years old and he's still getting it done. Stevenson, 265 is up to a 90. There we go. It's like the guys just they need to start producing. Um, that's like really just like the bottom line. Like David Festa, you have just been such a disappointment. You haven't been good 1 year. Not even 1 year you've been good. Like Bodine 237, that's not bad from him. I don't like if you could hit like around 250 every year and give me stellar defense, that's all I need. Andrew Fisher, 267, that's not bad. It's just the problem is it's like one or two guys struggle and the whole team struggles at the beginning of the year. Like they just need to start good and finish good. 36 and 7 is not bad from Declan. Yeah, but we're going to do the same thing we did last year. We're going to upgrade a ton of players' potentials just because I'm out of options here. Alright, we're trading these two non-New Jersey players for Lester, who is from New Jersey. So, yeah. Alright, I'm just going to go on a spree and upgrade players' potentials. Yeah, that's like the only thing that I can think of that might help this team. And you guys can call it cheating, you can call it whatever you want, but the realistic... It's not realistic to have a rebuild with only just New Jersey guys and not have to, do something. You're good. I was also thinking about putting me and Shitty Editor back on the back in this team and seeing if we can help carry them, but at this point I don't know what it's gonna take. I might need to bring Prime Trout back. That might be our only option. But we're just gonna upgrade some of these guys' potentials and make them better. Declan Cronin, man. Alright, so Cecil Winter had a pretty good offseason. It's up to 75, so we're going to leave him in the MLB. He's going to probably be, hopefully, a Rookie of the Year candidate. Yeah, other than that, though, I really don't know what we're going to be doing here, especially in the outfield. You've got really not much. Trout's going to play until he's pretty much more of a hurt to this team than a help, so yeah, I guess that's what's going to happen until I figure out who I'm going to put in the outfield instead. Buddy Kennedy might be playing in the outfield soon. But yeah, that being said, I'll see you guys at the All-Star break. All-Star break, we have a winning record for once. That's because Lawrence Butler and Luke Stevenson are going off. We are 51 and 45. Starting pitchers, please tell me you guys are figuring it out. Jack Leiter, 306, 6 and 5 is sad. With that ERA number. Anyone else? David Festa, you just never developed. 379 is okay though. Declan doesn't have a single save. Who is our closer this year? Who is our closer? They have Anthony Veneziano in here, who is 28 and 3 on saves. I'm just gonna let it rock. Honestly, not even gonna question it. Where were we? How is he not? Tyler Phillips 199 is not bad. Yeah. Luke Stevenson 265 with 17 home runs, but he's not our catcher. It is Caden Bodine who's hitting sub 200. Like you need to win a Gold Glove if you're gonna hit this poorly. I mean. He's put up good WAR numbers. It's because he's got great defense. He's just kind of useless with the bat in his hand. First base, Buddy Kennedy. Why are you playing so much? Why are you Is he playing in the outfield or something? But Andrew Fisher, 312, 16 home runs. Buddy Kennedy, 262, 11 home runs. Don't know why he's playing so much. Please don't tell me he's been playing second base over our guy. He has been. Why does it always do shit like that? He's in the lineup in both lineups for a reason. I don't want to have to take away second base as Buddy Kennedy's secondary because something I like about him, but come on. He's doing well, but I need Cecil Winter to be playing and developing. So I'm gonna have to remove Buddy Kennedy's second base as a um what's it called? As a secondary position. So we'll do third and shortstop, why not? Just because I don't want him to take the game time away from my guy. Third base though, Kyle Teal hit only 220 this year is not what we need. If he can somehow manage to get his numbers back up to what they were last year, we're in a great spot. Shortstop, Volpe, I've kind of lost hope in Volpe. Like, he puts up good WAR numbers, he just can't hit like at all. So it is what it is. Left field, we have David Schneider hitting 270. Finally, a breakout year for him. It's what we needed. Don't have anyone in center. Right field, Lawrence Butler, 264, having somewhat of a breakout year, which is what we like to see. And then Trout's down to 68. I mean, he's still getting it done. 223. His defense is probably god awful. Yeah, 972 fielding percentage is bad. We're gonna take him out of center field, put him on the bench somewhere. I just got to figure out who's gonna be our new center fielder, but we'll figure it out. Oh, I think I just did. I just did figure it out. All right, so Cecil Winter, you're gonna go back and you're gonna go play center field. Can I get like second base / outfield? Oh, I need to go turn him back into a what's it called? Into a lefty, just because he's left-handed. So Cecil Winter in center field is a 77, which is good. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to give Buddy Kennedy, we're going to just straight up turn him into a second baseman. And he's a 77 there. Perfect. All right, so Buddy Kennedy's our new second baseman. Fisher's going to play first, obviously. And then Cecil Winter in center field will get it done. Trout's going to get moved to the bench. So, yeah, see you guys when we sign the draft picks. All right, we had 4 draft picks, but they all suck. Yeah, the draft isn't going to help us. Honestly, we're never getting like a generational talent from New Jersey, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully we can just win the World Series this year and it won't matter. We collapsed in the second half. We missed the playoffs again. This is getting ridiculous. This team is honestly, I know our bullpen isn't great, but realistically, this team is way too good to miss the playoffs this many times. We've got 590 overalls. Let's take a look at some other playoff teams. The Athletics won our division. Let's take a look at the Athletics. They've got 1. They have a more well-rounded squad, but the Angels had more wins than us. This team sucks. I don't know how they've gotten this far. I really do not. This team sucks. They don't play well. I just don't understand. I don't understand why this team cannot get it done. But that being said, I'm giving it like 2 more years, and if we can't even make the playoffs, we're done. So yeah, I'll see you guys next season at the end of the year. We're just gonna skip to the end of the year next year. All right, home run derby. I know I said we were gonna go straight to the playoffs, but Andrew Fisher finally breaking out. 272, 24 tanks at the All-Star break. The team is finally putting it all together. 62 and 36. If we somehow manage to fall off, this challenge is pretty much done. Wow, Cecil Winter in his first full year. Who would have thought that maybe starting him would be a good idea? Oh, me. Zach Gallen going off, though. He is going off. I mean, he's going down in overall. So this will be kind of like the end of his reign in the starting rotation. Honestly, he's had a pretty solid career. Over 2,000 strikeouts. Might have the potential to be a Hall of Famer in the future if he still produces. Jack Leiter, 334. Solometo, 358. There we go. He's not a starter, but that's okay. Gordon Graceffo, also not a starter, doing well. Chase Petty, he has struggled a lot, unfortunately. It is what it is. Alright, at least we got a few guys on here. Alexi Valenzuela, there we go, 163. Our closing pitcher is Tyler Phillips, wherever he is. 295, 34, and 3. That's not bad. Catcher, Luke Stevenson. He's actually our DH. You guys know this. He's doing decent. Caden Bodine, 232. I mean, like I said, just stay in that 230 region. Play some good defense. That's all we really need out of you. He won a Gold Glove, which is good. First base, Andrew Fisher, obviously having a breakout year, which is great. 905 OPS, perfect. Second base is Buddy Kennedy, only hitting 209. He might get switched out for Matt Tice. Kyle Teal hitting 330 with 18 home runs at this point. Absolutely stellar. Volpe finally hitting above 250 for the first time in his career. Goes up a ton of overalls. That's what I'm talking about. Left field. Davis Schneider, 247. You know, that's exactly what I need. 247, hit some tanks, play some decent defense. Cecil Winter, 296. Going up a ton. 15 home runs, 15 stolen bases, getting it done. That's what I like to see. And then Lawrence Butler, 260, 21 tanks. I mean, it's really all we need from these guys is just some decent hitting and some good defense. You know what I mean? And thankfully, we have some great hitting and some great defense. So that being said, I'll see you guys in the postseason. Hopefully, we can get it done this year. So, yeah. All right, we couldn't finish with 100 wins, but 99 and 63. We got a little cold towards the end. That's all right. Zach Gallen, 20 wins. Lawrence Butler for runs. Our pitching went off. Our hitting is okay. Zach Gallen, 4.5. Did he win a Cy Young? Yes, he did. At the ripe old age of 36, in year 13, he wins a Cy Young. Cinema, absolute cinema. Because, I mean, he led the league in a lot of stuff. Shutouts, ERA, wins, losses, winning percentage. Like, hell of a year from him. That being said, though, we won some awards. Cy Young goes to Zach Gallen. We already knew that. Jack Leiter in third. Not a great year, but not a bad one, I guess. Anyone else? Caden Bodine, second for Gold Glove. Finished hitting 256. You know what? I'll take that. I will certainly take that any day of the week. Lawrence Butler barely misses out. Luke Stevenson up to a 96 overall. That's what I'm talking about. Andrew Fisher, third for Silver Slugger. Kyle Teal wins the Silver Slugger. He goes down, obviously. Wasn't expecting him to finish hitting 330 or whatever it was, but Lawrence Butler, Silver Slugger. The team did what it needed to do. I'm going to go fix the roster, and then we will get into the playoffs. We are the 2 seed, though, just to clarify. All right, we have Trout on the roster. We are going up against the Twins. Game 1, Leiter versus Screwball is a loss. Petty versus Burns is a win. Zach Gallen versus whoever that guy is, win. Screwball versus Dana, loss. Riley Quick versus Solometo is a loss. We have to win back-to-back. All right? Leiter, can you get it done? Can Leiter get it done in this game? We need it. We have the same record, so we are on the road, unfortunately, for this series. Jack Leiter, you are our ace for a reason. We don't start off with any runs. Neither do they. Okay, we put up 1. We hold them. Okay, we put up 3. Perfect.
He's safe.
We put up 3.
First base. That hit him. First base.
Alright, Leiter's day is definitely done. Graceffo, I need some magic. How many outs are there? 1 out, we gotta hop in. We gotta hop in. 1 swing, they tie it. They have Nick. I'm not saying his last name, you're not gonna get me. They got Trey Lipscomb. Trey Lipscomb, I don't know what you're doing here. Alright. Gordon Graceffo. Alright, they're going to score 1 off of that. Not much I can do about it. Hit the cutoff man. Nah. Just a little bit, not enough. Alright. That's alright, just limit the damage. Just limit the damage, that's all we need. There we go. Alright, that's got to be out number 3. Get there. Beautiful. Alright. Hop back into the sim. Got ourselves into trouble, but we got out of it. And we put up 2 to help bring it back. Alright, beautiful. Gordon Graceffo's elite. I don't think he ever was in our starting rotation, and he's just absolutely elite. Every time we've used him, he's been bad, but now he's just in the playoffs turns it up. Later, great game. Volpe, good game. All right, we go to a game 7. We got Chase Petty on the bump. Their Chase just lost. I'm hoping ours gets the win. So, game 7, Chase Petty, please. Honestly, I might not even start Chase Petty. I don't know. Petty. I'm gonna put my faith in you. You've been great this postseason. Please, I just need one more great outing. Offense doesn't get anything started. There we go. Good first inning from Petty. There we go. We put up 3. Come on. We give up 1. That's all right. We put up 2 more.
Take your base, ball 4.
There we go. All right. 2 more. There we go. Come on.
That hit him. First base.
There we go. All right. All right, Petty, you're done. You've been flying really close to the sun. We're gonna bring in David Festa against his former team. He's gonna get it done for an inning. Give me another good inning, David.
3.
And that's a 2-run homer. All right.
Ball 4. Take your base.
All right. We're gonna bring in Valenzuela, please.
First base. 3.
Oh my God, bro! It never ends. It never fucking ends. Please, Valenzuela. I swear to God, if we give up a run, if we give up a 2-run homer to Gunnar Henderson, this game is actually rigged, and I'm never playing it again. I swear on everything. If we somehow manage to give up a home run, it's so over. It is so over. I swear. I'm fucking play with me. I'm begging you to play with me.
Ball.
Come on. Valenzuela, just get me 1 out. I can't even.
Ball.
Yeah, thank you.
3-0.
Thank you, Caden Bodine. Alright. That's why he's my catcher right there.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
3-1.
Valenzuela, throw him out at 1. Throw him out at 1. Come on. Oh my God, we just got so bailed, but we'll take it. We are moving on to the World Series. All right. It took us 7 years to get this far, but we are in the World Series finally. Petty gets a win. He's been great this postseason. Caden Bodine, player of the game. Sure, we'll take it. All right. World Series, who are we going up against? Please, can we have home field advantage? That would be so beautiful. So awesome. So amazing if we could just have home field advantage. So, let's see. Who are we going up against? The Brewers. All right. I'm going to go fix the rotation, and then we'll get into it. All right. We're going up against the Brewers. They still got Jacob. We got Jack Leiter. Game 1. We win 11-10. That's insane. Mackenzie Gore versus Chase Petty. Game 2 is a loss. Solometo versus McClanahan. Game 3 is a loss. Gallen versus Dolander. Game 4. It's a win. Dana versus Gore. Game 5 is a win. We are 1 win away. Jack Leiter on the bump. We have our 2 best guys, Leiter and Petty. Please, I am begging you. I just need 1 win. I just need 1 win out of our next 2. Jack Leiter, you're getting it done whether you like it or not. They start off with a big fat 0. So do we. They get 1. We get 1 to answer.
3.
All right, that's okay. There we go.
3. He's safe.
Leiter. All right, come on. There we go. We get 2. We get 2. Jack Leiter, you're done. You got us through 5. That's fine. Gordon Graceffo, please. You've been great this postseason. Not anymore, apparently.
He's safe.
We got regular season Gordon Graceffo back.
That hit him. First base. Ball 4.
Oh my God, bruh.
3.
There we go. All right, Gordon. Thank you. All right, we're gonna hop in. We're now at the point where we just need to ensure this W and get this challenge over with. So that being said, who's on the bump right now? I think it's still Gordon. Gordon, get it done. Just 1 time. 1 time. I'm not asking for the world here. Just asking for you to get it done 1 time. All right. Steal. All right. I triple dog dare you with Caden Bodine back there. You won't get very far.
1-0.
Runner!
It's a bad pitch. Caden Bodine still got an absolute hose on him, though. Go sit. Go take a seat. Go take a seat. Now we're going to go back to the quick sim. There we go. Alright, we're going to bring in one of our guys here. We're going to bring in Tyler. I'm going to bring in Declan Cronin. I'm going to hop in. Keep this game where it is. I want to walk it off in the bottom of the ninth. I want to walk it off. Andres Chaparro. You're going to be my first victim here. Do you throw a four seam? You do. Alright. Declan Cronin. There we go. There's one. There is one. Come on. Give me two more, Declan. Two more. I'm not going to lie to you guys. If a spot appears for Mike Trout to hit, he will be hitting. Obviously, the GOAT, I would say probably the GOAT of New Jersey players. So, I'm going to find a spot for him to hit in this lineup. And he's probably going to hit a walk-off home run because I want him to. So, yeah. Just when you see Mike Trout coming up, even though he's like a 57 overall at this point, I'm warning you guys now. He's coming into this game and he's going to get it done. I don't care. I believe in Trouty boy. There we go. Alright. Alright, Mike Trout, he's probably going to come up first. Because that is Cecil Winter. You've done a good job up till now. But now is the time for Mr. Mike Trout. Come in, take center field one more time. And see if we can get it done. He's got 30 power, so the odds of me hitting a home run here are not very high. They should have been absolutely 110% after that pitch. But I missed mine, so that's not it, unfortunately. It's another decent pitch. He has such a weird release. Trout, come on. Please. I think it would be so awesome if you hit a walk-off home run here. You know what? Not a walk-off home run, but he's getting on base. 58 speed. He's so slow now. He's so slow, but I want to ensure that he's getting himself a ring. Lawrence Butler. Just end it. Just end it. Send one to a gap. Trout still got it. Come on. Oh. You hit 101 to the left center gap and got caught. I just need you to put that in the past and get it done right here, right now. 99 the other way. Get up. Get up. Oh, that. Nah. Alright. Alright. Trout on third. Butler on second. We got no outs. Come on. Kyle Teal. End this. End it, Kyle. Come on. Oh. Early. Just a bit early. That's alright. That's alright. Come on. Nope, we don't want that. 3-4-5 coming up. Cash Frank, you are not cash money right now. Good luck. You are not. You're in danger. You are in danger. Oh. Come on. Kyle Teal. Please, Teal. I just need you to hit the ball hard somewhere. I don't need a home run right now. I just need a single, a base hit, a pop-up to somewhat straight up center field, left field, right field. Just do something productive. Oh, and that ball's fucking just absolutely mollywopped. Goodbye, baseball. Thank you very much. We are World Series champions. Kyle Teal with an absolute swamp donkey 3-run shot. Yep, make sure you touch first base, even though you don't matter. But Mike Trout is the winning run. We are World Series champions. Did I have to drag this team to the World Series? Absolutely. Cash Frank, I apologize. You didn't deserve what happened to you, but we get it done. Kyle Teal hits a walk-off 3-run shot to end it. Luke Stevenson does what he does. Lawrence Butler, nice little double. Trout's final hit is going to be a single in the World Series to win the game. We have won the World Series. Took long enough. Cecil Winter World Series MVP. Playoff MVP Butler. Wow. So apparently we sucked hitting wise in the World Series, but we get it done. That's all that matters. That being said, this is what the final team looked like. Volpe, we got Luke Stevenson, lighter, like I said, born in Florida but went to high school in Jersey. Teal, Lawrence Butler, Chase Petty, Caden Bodine, Andrew Fisher, Caden Dana, went to Don Bosco Prep High School. That you guys get the point. Solometo, Zach Gallen, Gordon Graceffo had a hell of a postseason run. Only gave up 2 runs the entire postseason over 17.2 innings. I mean, did a hell of a job. Thank you. Davis Schneider, Declan Cronin, Tyler Phillips, Cecil Winter, our only generated player on this team, I think, did a great job. David Festa, Buddy Kennedy, Matt Tice, Alexi Valenzuela, never mind, he was also generated. Joe Jacquis, Justin Johnson, Gavin Hollowell, Danny Soretti, Anthony Veneziano, and of course, the GOAT, Mike Trout. So his final at bat in this sim is a hit. He's definitely a Hall of Famer, obviously. But that being said, that is going to be it for this video. I have another couple great videos in store. So that being said, thank you guys as always for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and peace.